major moment just now inside of the Diddy trial. While the jury had left the room, the judge had a conference with the actual attorneys, at which point the judge said, I was so clear this morning to Mr. Agnifilo, who is the lead counsel, I was so clear this morning there were not to be any reactions to this jury. There were not to be any theatrics. Was I or was I not clear? Mr. Agnifilo said that they were clear about it. He then admonished Sean Diddy Combs, the defendant in this RICO trafficking and prostitution case, that he had been nodding at the jury. He had been looking straight at the jurors. The judge, in no uncertain terms, said that that was not the correct behavior and that he threatened to preclude Sean Diddy Combs from being inside of the courtroom for possibly the duration of his own trial if he continued to look at the jurors and nod and react in any way to the testimony that was coming in. This was a really big moment, of course, for the judge to make this statement. He is on trial, of course, fighting for his life, could spend the rest of his life in prison if he is convicted of all 5 charges. The judge said he expects this not to happen again, that the defendant in his case would look at the jurors, would nod, or in any way react. Now, you can imagine if you are the jury in this case, hearing testimony come in where the defense was scoring some significant points to a witness by the name of Vanna, who they tried to chip away from her credibility line by line, even suggesting she did not know the date of the alleged dangling off of the balcony incident, or that she was somehow in cahoots with Cassie Ventura to concoct some narrative and to promote Vanna's own civil lawsuit. So you have the impression for the juries that he's not able to react in some way. How would that possibly hamstring the defense? This just happened. Sean Diddy Combs threatened with not being able to be present for his trial if he reacts or nods and looks at the jury who is waiting to decide his own fate.
One of the main reasons Puff wasn't allowed bail was that they said they feared witness tampering. Remember, that's how R. Kelly beat a state case, and later they hit him with witness tampering as a predicate within the RICO. And this is a big deal here. They're saying, hey, we're going to throw you up out of the courtroom. What do you guys think that would reflect onto the jury? You know, I wonder if he truly was trying to make the jury feel a certain way, or what exactly that all was or could be, or if you guys think it's some kind of tampering in some way, or what you think about the trial thus far. This graphic designer, Bangalore, however you say her name, you know, they said they were chipping away at her credibility. She was talking about he Suge Knighted her like Vanilla Ice over the balcony. It's just crazy. They were all ecstasied out. But Cameron Punisher in